Hello, welcome to another episode of This, That, and the Other. And about 20 years ago, I read the whole Bible, and I'm in the process right now of rereading it, reading it slowly, and absorbing it a little better to get a better understanding of it. One of the questions I've wondered about over the years is why people before the flood, when Noah's Ark was built, lived so long. Like Adam lived over 900 years, so did Noah, and Methuselah lived 969 years. Why do people live longer? I mean, if these numbers are accurate, well, one explanation could be that God can make anything happen. If God wanted Methuselah to live 969 years, so be it. That's what God did. Adam and Eve were created to live forever, and their introduction to sin when Satan tempted them to eat the fruit of the forbidden fruit of the one tree brought on death. The generation processes had only begun to take place with them and their immediate descendants. This could account for longer lifespans. Lack of disease. There were no diseases at that time. Nobody got sick from anything. Maybe also people lived longer to help populate the earth, and there were no people at the time, and they wanted to get a bigger population. Maybe people live longer to accumulate more knowledge, to learn more. At that time it would take longer to learn things. Things were You didn't have technology ways of learning like you do now. None of that existed. The only way you really learned was just to live and obtain knowledge. Climatic conditions were better back then. There was nothing disastrous. Things didn't start going in bad direction until the flood, until Noah when Noah built the ark. Diet, people probably ate better. There were no meats back then. There were no salts or anything. People were vegetarians back then. That's all they ate. So that probably accounted a lot too for why people lived a long time. But Adam lived over 900 years, and so did like sons, grandsons. It'll say something like Adam had a son when he was 103 years old. After the flood, the ages in which people fell off dramatically, the Bible says Noah lived 930 years, his son Shem 600 years. However, Terah, the father of Abraham, lived only 205 years. This may provide evidence that there was water vapor canopy shielding man from harmful radiation. As years passed, mankind began to live shorter lifespans. Though it's possible, there's no clear biblical evidence that such a canopy existed. I got a little bit of this stuff off the internet. So, trying to looking for things that are addressing this question as to why people live so long back then. I mean, provided that the mathematics are actually correct. I mean, if people are if you're following it, and literally on how long people lived, like our numbers, then yes, they did live a lot longer, and God can make that happen. So, with God, anything is possible. And that was basically what I was able to find out on it. And just looking here, Adam lived to be 930, Mahalalel 895, Jared 962, Methuselah, 969. So, I'm still looking for ideas on what to do shows on. Some people have sent me some ideas for what I'm going to do. I'm going to do future shows on. And with that being said, like, subscribe, share. As always, thanks for watching.